What's going on, guys? I'm Weston Mac, and welcome back to Reactions. And today we have Rwby Volume 9, Episode 4. And I thought there was going to be a title, but for some reason on Crunchyroll, there was nothing. There is not even a description of what we are about to watch. Either way, I'm super excited. Last episode, we left off on a bit of a cliffhanger on what's going to happen next. The Rwby crew, which has been shrunk down, at least 3/4 of it have been shrunk down, and they're now following the Curious Cat, a play on the Cheshire Cat. And then also we have Neo, who's finally making her appearance, and it looks like her semblance evolved. I forgot to mention that last episode, but she can now make clones of herself, and much worse than her previous incarnation of her semblance, which just allowed her to do like imaginary type stuff. Now it's very, very real and very, very dangerous. So predictions on this episode, I think we're going to hear a little bit more about what the Curious Cat knows about Alex and other humans of the fairy tale afterworld place. We might see the next sort of zone with the smoking caterpillar, and with that, I'm willing to bet, because of like the smoke from him, you might have to confront your past or something like that, and I'm willing to bet we might, if he shows up, that's if, we might get to see that Rwby sequence we've all been really wanting to see, which is Rwby confronting Rwby, Volume 1 Rwby confronting Volume 9 Rwby. Now, this is a pipe dream, and maybe this is this episode, maybe it's next episode, who knows, but why is it only Rwby? Why can't we also have a Yang confronting a Yang, or a Blake and Weiss and Weiss? That would be crazy. And also, I'm a little selfish and just really want to see the old characters in the new engine. That's about it. That's about all my predictions for the episode. We'll get to hear a little more about Alex, and Rwby characters might confront their previous selves, and maybe the smoking caterpillar guy. Yeah, I'm just really excited for this episode. You can't tell. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for this episode. Let's get to the reaction. Okay, now it's time for the reaction time. I'll go ahead and start it. All right. 3, 2, 1, start. It's starting. Now I actually have my controller plugged in for once, because last time my controller ran out of battery and we had to stop in the middle of filming. So also each time I'm playing with the camera angle, so last time I was like looking over there, now I'm looking forward, so you guys will get to see me just sort of look up to see you guys. So we're trying stuff out. It's my first ever reaction series. Hold on. And of course, Rwby Volume 9. What's the name of the song? I know it has a name and I just don't remember it, but this intro slaps so hard. See, the reason why I think that we might get to see the other Rwby girls confront themselves is because they already have the models. It's literally in the intro that we see their other models, so I don't think we'll get to see them confront their Volume 4 to 6 versions, probably their Volume 1 to 3 versions. Now, what would it be surprised if we get to see the Volume 2 outfits they had for the like sneaky mission against Roman and the Atlas Mag and stuff like that. There's the caterpillar. Also, Jean. We have not seen Jean yet, which is a little concerning. Not in terms of like story type stuff. I'm just concerned about his health at this point. The guy has not been around for a hot minute. So, all right, it's time for Rwby Volume 9, Episode 4. It's gonna be a good one, I can already tell. Also, we've had a little bees moment in every episode. Hope we get another one for this episode. Keep the streak going. I wouldn't mind that. Man, I'm very excited for this episode. Oh my gosh. See, I think we're hitting sort of the halfway point. I think we have 10 episodes. I don't think it's 12. So, kitty. Oh my gosh, she's adorable. That voice.
Come on, kitty. Cat's hide quarters. Excuse me.
Little would be the person to... Okay, you can teleport. Good to know. I'm trying to find a good position so I can watch this without messing with you guys.
Hello, cat.
That's not weird at all.
Curious cat? Which one do you go by?
Oh, I don't go by. That belongs to the days and the years. But if you are asking me what I am, I do suppose I am indeed a cat. Most curious.
Okay, so a Riddler type character.
My friends and I really need to get to that giant tree, and
Yeah.
so far nothing we've tried has gotten us any further. It looks to me like we're even farther.
Yeah, I think that's because we're 6 inches tall.
Why are y'all?
It could be both.
It could be both, but why are Blake and Yang sitting together? What are y'all doing over there?
Of course. That is most definitely impossible. You do not go to the tree.
The tree goes to you. Yeah,
unless,
yeah,
of course,
yeah.
with me. You see.
I swear,
Not even a little bit.
this cat. Yeah, exactly. This cat's gonna get on my nerves.
It's a matter of perspective, I'm afraid.
But couldn't you take us then?
Yeah.
Been there before.
So why would I ever want to go back? Yes, I'm glad we understand one another. No sense in seeing a sight seen.
The butterfly.
Please, you helped Alex when she was...
Alex? 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 How do you know her? Are
He
you friends
knows
with
stuff.
lifelong nemesis? Wait, don't tell me. Okay, no, tell me.
Well, we don't know her personally. Just
She
From the
wrote a
fairy
book
tale.
about her entire adventure in the ever after.
Look, is it well liked?
It's kind of a childhood favorite of everyone's where we're from.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, please, I simply must know more. What did she write about? How was I portrayed? And do I smell a mouse?
Oh no.
From one cat to another. Could you give us a minute, please?
One cat to another. Yeah.
So they're spoken for. Well, please hurry. I have so many questions.
Oh my gosh, little like.
Are we sure they're not called the constantly annoying cat?
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
Roasted.
thank you.
The curious cat was described as an ally with an
Yeah.
appetite for information. Just because they don't want to go back to the tree doesn't mean we can't lure them there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it's more of
just keep their
um.
attention along the way.
It's in the same realm
That
of
shouldn't be too
playing
hard.
the
We know
princess
all
game.
sorts of the
So
cats gone.
of course. Okay, never mind.
Oh, wait up! Didn't you have questions for us? We'd be happy to answer them.
I
Jeez
sense
Louise.
a butt approaching.
Literally a.
No,
A bud
I mean, we do
approaching.
still need to go to the tree, but that'll take ages, right?
Man, it's been a long day.
Gotta
I'm not
tell
gonna
you
lie.
all the stuff from our world. Look, ever seen a scroll before?
Ooh.
Luminous rectangle. Ooh. What does this button do? Why is it painting tiny flat versions of me? Is that what I look like smiling?
Hook, line,
More
and
questions?
sinker.
Oh, it's
That's actually kind of adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
So the old man and
You
the
got the
boy
you got the cat
share
addicted
body
to
now?
the
Ooh, that's got some uncomfortable implications.
phone.
Who thought that was a helpful way to reincarnate? The same people who put a city in the sky.
Oh, they're talking about
Speaking of
Ozpin
did
and
that
Ironwood and
scarecrow from
everybody.
The Vital Festival ever come back in a notable way?
See,
Just so many characters to keep track of.
that's what I'm saying. Where'd she go?
What was my original question?
Blake,
they're
it's your turn.
they're tiring
You
them
asked
out.
about the origins of Remnant.
That's right. Woo, those two brothers. Talk about a god
Oh my
complex, am I
gosh.
right?
A god
All in all, a
complex.
rather entertaining summary, though I felt some of the character voices were a bit uninspired. Looking at you, wise huntress.
Again, it's wise. Just
Voice.
Apologies. To your credit, you lot certainly know more about the beginnings of Remnant than Alex did. That girl could barely see past her own nose.
Oh, what do you
Interesting.
mean?
Oh, you know. Just hilariously concerned with trivial things.
Yeah, but she learned her lesson in the end, right?
I'd certainly say so. Oh, would you look at that?
Maybe not.
The edge of
See?
the garden's acre.
That's the next zone. So it seems like Alex didn't fully tell her truth when it came to telling her story. I have a feeling they're not getting the full picture until we get the full picture, and it might be a little too late
This
for that.
entire world is put together like a bunch of mixed up puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
How does anyone make sense of this?
Each acre is made specifically for its inhabitants and their roles. Is it not
Makes
like
sense.
that on Remnant?
No,
How strange.
not really
It never even
strange.
occurred to
You're
me
the
to ask
strange
that
one.
before.
I have a question I'd like to ask. How much longer before we're back to regular size?
Not long at all. The garden is just down this path and is sure to have all the ingredients we need for a lovely Grogurt parfait. Just
Grogurt.
don't go talking to anyone without me. if you're not careful.
We might get our heads cut off.
Yep.
That is how we met, isn't it? Ooh, you remnant folk are such troublemakers.
Well, I'm sure we'll cause a lot less trouble once we're back to normal.
Bah,
Yeah,
I can see what all the fuss is about.
we'll see what
Some of
happens.
my
This
best
environment's
friends
really
are
cool,
6
though.
inches tall. If I were you, I'd be more worried about... Oh, who was that scary sorceress you mentioned?
Salem.
Salim.
Salim.
How many more relics does she need to end the world again? How are you even supposed to stop her now that Atlas is gone?
Oh. Don't trigger. Dang it, you just triggered Ruby. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Rubes,
I...
maybe we shouldn't worry about home right now. We've got
Yeah.
enough problems to...
The cat! What?
Dang it.
No, I wasn't paying attention.
Hmm.
Where did they go now?
Oh, they saw a bug.
And you didn't say anything?
It was a very interesting bug.
Of all the
Yeah.
characters from the book, why did it have to be the cat? Why couldn't we have gotten help from the lively carpenter or the rusted knight? One was sweet, one was handsome, and neither of them had the attention span of a goldfish.
I bet you could find a goldfish in one of these ponds.
Oh, little, you're not.
Hey,
You're there. You're helping, I guess.
you
At least you're not asleep
hear
this
that?
time. It's gonna be the caterpillar. It's gonna be the caterpillar that I predicted. Come on, be the big caterpillar, come on.
Is this the garden?
I'm
certainly
guessing it
looks like a
is.
garden. But where's
This
that
environment
plumbing
is
coming from?
crazy looking. Huh.
What are you?
Okay, maybe it's not the caterpillar.
I am getting really tired of that question.
What question?
It is a caterpillar. Okay, I got juked.
What are you?
Oh, that
Chill out, Yang.
isn't it obvious?
No.
I am an herbalist.
Oh,
The
okay.
herbalist. At least. Until I'm not anymore.
Oh, good. Well, all questions answered then.
I guess so.
Sorry to bother, but, my friends and I could use some help. See, we're trying to get to that giant tree, but
Help getting to the tree. Ah, yes. Everyone needs help these days. Everyone.
This character seems very... He's not as, like, rhymey and as annoying as the cat, but his willingness to help is a little concerning. Jeez, that's crazy looking. The art department
Well,
really popped
are you
off
coming
today.
in, or aren't you?
you can make us a Grogurt parfait, right?
He's a little annoyed with all the requests, it seems. That is freaky, jeez Louise. I just, like, rhymed. I just noticed that I did
You
rhyme.
seem a bit hesitant. What did you say you were again?
Human.
We're huntresses.
And what
Huntresses.
exactly does a
Huntress do. Everybody wants to know what everybody's
Monsters,
doing.
I guess. I'm sorry, I don't understand why this matters.
I don't understand how you don't understand. I am an herbalist.
Never mind,
I
he's
make
also
medicines,
really weird and
remedies
kind of
to help
annoying.
others on their journeys.
Can anybody be, like, relatively normal in this
So,
land?
do you know what a huntress is, or do you guess?
Huntresses are heroes. We protect those who can't protect themselves.
It's a better explanation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now,
Ruby's just annoyed at this point.
would you say that you're
I don't
good
blame.
huntresses?
Look, can you help us or not?
I am trying. But you are making this far more complicated.
Just
than it
answer his
needs to
questions.
be.
I know that he's
We all
annoying,
have our
yes,
titles,
but
our roles to play.
we just have to get
But in
through
order
this
to help you
story.
become whatever it is you need to become, you should really have a better understanding of what you are now.
Okay. How do we open mushroom door?
This is how a king winds up a prince. Follow me.
That's funny because of the whole toy thing is wind up. I'm just gonna keep watching the show. Okay. There's the smoke. Bro is a collector. Wow. Some really good smoke effects. Okay.
Take a seat.
Oddly, really well done.
Actually, I think maybe we should be going. Right, Ruby?
This won't take long.
All right, we're not going.
Just answer the questions.
I have a bad feeling about this.
What are you?
Oh, I think we're getting the... I think we're getting what I predicted, the Rwby scene. Oh my gosh.
No. Are you sure you know?
Oh
You have to be sure
no.
of what you are and of what you're going to be.
Blake! Ruby!
Oh my gosh. I predicted it! No way!
You don't have to go forward, you know? You could go back.
Oh my gosh.
Before. What? What are you talking about? It's simple, really. You could just be human.
Old Blake!
Or just a cat, if you wanted. Really, it's up to you.
What in the
Why would I do that? Like I
whatever
said,
I can't speak.
It's simple.
I'm just like,
Much simpler than trying to be a bridge between humans and faunus. Why struggle with that responsibility?
The Schnee name. Why bother people?
old
What
wise.
does it even stand for now? Instead, you could be a nobody. Could you imagine? Not a single bit of baggage upon your shoulders. Isn't that what you want? To be free?
To be something simpler?
To be whole again? No. My
Yeah.
losses, my failures, those more than anything.
If they
are
were
what
to
shaped me
follow
into who I
whatever
am.
these
Showed me
imposters'
how I need to
advice,
grow. If
basically,
there's something I'm missing, it's not because I've lost
it would be going sort of backwards
'cause
in
I
their
haven't
character
found it
arc,
yet.
so...
And the only way to do that is to keep going.
A simple life wouldn't be my life. My family, my friends, my culture. I belong to them just as much as they belong to me. To give that all away wouldn't be simplicity. It would be betrayal.
I don't know who you think you are, but let me tell you who I am. I am the granddaughter of a hero and the child of a villain. I am a citizen of a fallen kingdom and an heir to nothing. I will not be defined by my name because I will be the one to define it. I am
Yeah!
Weiss Schnee, and I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
I am a huntress.
Those three got their
So,
stories.
are you a huntress?
Now it's time for Rwby to figure out
Like
what the
ones
heck is
we
she
read
gonna
about
do.
in books? I don't know. They always saved the day, didn't they?
Oh my
Always knew what
gosh.
to do.
It's crazy seeing that, but
Always won in the end.
wow.
But life isn't like a fairy tale.
Yeah.
That's right. It's up to you to make things better, isn't it?
It's interesting how all the old
Everything all
versions
depends on
of the
you.
other three seem
Your
to be worse
sisters,
off, but her
your
original
friends need
version
you. The whole world
is more
needs you to
inspired
keep
and
fighting
feels
forever
way
and
more
ever
ready to go.
against an invincible monster
It's
that
almost
took
felt like
your
she's gone
mother.
backwards, at least in this moment. She has grown as a character, but
Mom was the best,
yeah.
but even she failed. And that doesn't seem fair. None of it seems fair. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you want. Be whoever you want. You don't even have to be Ruby Rose. So, what are you gonna be?
Get away from her!
And she didn't like figure it out and like conclude like the other girls. That's not good.
Oh my, that's a bit much.
Her story isn't over yet.
Herb, look at yourself. You're done. You're supposed to be helping others find their way, but you've lost your own. Please, let me help. And take a
Aw,
little bit of my heart.
heart.
You'll feel much better.
It seems like the Cheshire Cat,
Do apologize.
because he did that to the prince as well.
Always
He can have an
was
effect on
a
different
workaholic.
characters in the after or the ever after.
Huntresses, was it? peculiar things.
Oh.
Okay then. That was it? Oh my gosh. Wow, that was... Okay, I somehow predicted that episode way too accurately. Wow. As you can see, I am stunned by what the heck just happened. Yeah, it's crazy seeing the original models back in the new engine. I think that's really cool. Cheshire Cat, or the questioning, or I can't remember the name of the cat. The cat seems to be a lot better of a guide than Little Ever was. And this smoking, he said his name at the very end, but this caterpillar seems like he would have been useful. I don't know if we're gonna see him again, since he fell through a hole. Yeah, I'm just give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna think of thoughts, and then I'll be right back with you. Okay, so that was Rwby Volume 9, Episode 4. Still no title. I'll put it up in the corner somewhere, and we'll talk about that next episode. So we have Team Rwby finally confronting a little bit more of their past selves. I somehow predicted that it wouldn't just be Rwby, but all 4 of the girls, which I don't know how I did that. It was very interesting to see how the other 3 girls were not necessarily... I think what we were seeing was the worst of who they were before. Now, the characters didn't necessarily act like that. Of course, Weiss in Volume 1 did want to uphold the Shania name. She didn't want to give it up and be a nobody. Maybe she has those inner thoughts, but those weren't her main thoughts. Blake wanting to show the world that the Faunus and the White Fang weren't just a bunch of murderers, like she does in Volume 1 with Weiss. She obviously didn't just want to be just a Faunus or just a human. She's willing to go out of her way to protect those she wants to protect and protect her name and her people. So obviously that's not her actual ideal, to just separate and just be a Faunus and not worry about other people and her family. And then Yang not feeling like she's whole, while she has grown, and obviously she's lost literally a part of herself. I think that was an interesting look into her psyche. She did feel like she was missing something, especially at the beginning of Volume 4. Yeah, and then with Rwby, we didn't get a conclusion, as I kind of suspected. We weren't going to fully complete her arc in one episode and her be completely fine. But this is leading her down the path of kind of just breaking. Obviously, we saw her get stunned after the cat mentioned, oh, how close is Salem to ending the entire world, and you guys aren't there right now. That's a shame. Anyways, I think we're definitely getting closer to Rwby just completely losing it. And if she loses it and Neo is there, we might not have a Neo anymore. We might have like a Spider-Man Far From Home situation where she's beating Neo to death, and you have to have the other Rwby members stop her. Yeah, that was my general reaction to Volume 9, Episode 4. Really good. Once again, the animation and the art department killed it. This is a crazy environment. We saw a teaser of it in the trailer. But they mentioned how different each biome is and how they're sort of like puzzle pieces wildly connected together. It is crazy to have each environment so full of life and just details about, in the heart section, the little heart butterflies and the heart like statues and stuff like that in the background. Of course, the castle in the Toy Kingdom, and in the jungle you have all these different animals and insects that we never see again. That's just in that environment. So for another environment like the one for the caterpillar, be completely different from the other two, very mysterious and not jungle-like, but more of like a swamp, and all the the grow and the lichen and stuff. It's very, very unique, and it's been very impressive to see how insane the art department went off for this entire series. I don't show a lot of the intro, the outro. The translation between the art department and the animators has been flawless. It's been crazy good. Yeah, that's my general reaction. I'm very excited for next episode. I've once again zero idea what's gonna happen. I guess based off of I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get to see the Rwby girls grow up, literally. That's my only prediction for next episode. We'll see the Rwby girls grow up, and maybe we'll get another teaser of what Neo is up to, and maybe even Jean as we are nearing the halfway point. So I have a feeling we'll end up getting to see a big twist, maybe at episode 5 or 6, where we might see Jean. Yeah, that's about it. Now it's time for the outro segment. Yeah. So that was my reaction to Volume 9, Episode 4 of Rwby. Still no title. But come on, Crunchyroll. I mean, I think there's supposed to be like a new My Hero episode today, and they just didn't post it either. So I don't know what they're up to. I mean, this is their only job, and they didn't do it correctly. Let me see if I'll reset it. Let me reset it to see if it'll pop up. Yeah, no, it didn't pop up. Okay, well, I'll put the title somewhere else. Okay, don't worry about it. So that was about it. And make sure to go like, subscribe, and follow, and all the other stuff. I'm being like a YouTuber. I'm being responsible. I don't know how to make that little like chart thing where it's like 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed or whatever. But like, assume that none of you are subscribed and just subscribe. That'll fix it, right? Okay, cool. All right, that's about it for my channel. My reaction and all the other stuff. Should I do like another like cutoff thing? Like most of the episodes I've done so far, I just cut myself off with the outro. See, you thought I was gonna cut myself off with the outro.